Bitcoin is currently above 68K, but with a possible bearish monthly candle close happening tonight, can this be the door to more downside? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 1:15 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at $68,000. We start off here with the monthly chart. This candle closes in the next 6 hours and 45 minutes, and as we can see, we just have a big wick here. We are a little green compared to last month's candle, but let's see how this ends up closing in the next couple of hours. Right now, to me, this is looking bearish. We would have to get close to this 21 moving average at 88,656. If I could say that we're trying to get a little bit bullish, the stochastics here are below the dotted line. We could still drag here for a little bit. If we continue going down, this looks like it might want to go towards this 50 moving average at 57,625. We head over to the weekly chart. We see that the stochastics RSI kind of want to roll over here. We currently have a possible green candle, but there's still 5 days and 7 hours before this candle closes. Right now, this is just looking to me like a bear flag that wants to drop down eventually. Right now, we're being held up by the 200 moving average at 59,435. We head over to the 4-day chart. Been talking to you guys about this bearish cross, this 21 moving average crossing down on the 200 moving average. We already caught up to price range. We've been going sideways. We had an opportunity right here about 4 or 5 candles ago with this green candle to try to go up, and we got rejected right off the 21 moving average. With the stochastics RSI being toppy and starting to roll over, I'm anticipating still more downside here. On the 2-day chart, this is where I have the bear flag. As you guys can see, we're back into the bear flag, and we just bounced off a little bit off the bottom part of the bear flag here, but this does give me the measure move to about 43K. We still see in the stochastics RSI that we have a lot more room to continue going down before this resets. The only thing that could possibly save us is maybe we do a double bottom where this is one bottom and then we round out here, make another bottom, and then from there we go up. That's a possibility, but right now I have to go with the bear flag idea. On the daily chart now, the stochastics RSI seem to have reset. Again, we could always roll over like we did here, so this doesn't convince me. I would like to get above this hump here to think that maybe we have a chance to continue going up. I would like to get above this dotted line, the 50 on the RSI as well, and I would definitely like to get back above this 21 moving average at 69,931 before thinking that we have any chance of creating a bigger move here. And this could be some type of a double bottom. If I want to give you guys some hopium, 1 bottom, 2 bottom, and if this breaks out, this could take us to this 80 moving average, and that's at 74,722, and we all know we have big resistance there at 74K. Again, the only thing that I could see getting us out of this hole is some good news on the Iran war, that possibly it's over or being close to getting over, and that maybe that could boost us back up above 70K. But unless we get some type of good news like that, I just see us loading up before heading for more downside. We take a look at the 8-hour chart. The stochastics here are starting to get toppy. I'm liking the RSI though. We're starting to get above the 50 on the RSI, and right now we have a big green engulfing candle trying to get above the 21 moving average, but this candle does close in the next 6 hours and 45 minutes. A lot could happen from here to there. If we could close like this is showing me something. Now on the 4-hour chart, you guys know I have this overall in 2 bearish patterns. I have a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, which we already started breaking down on the neckline. This measure move takes us down to about 62K, and then I also have this in a bear flag. As you can see, we've been tracing it, and this takes us down to about 63K. Now currently we have a green engulfing candle, and we got back above the 21 moving average. Now this candle closes in the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. I need to see us get above this 200 moving average at 69,363 to have some faith in this move. But notice how we got above the 200 moving average here, then we created an M pattern and we ended up falling down. So in reality, unless we could get above this topping tail here, which at that time took us all the way to 76K, we could roll over at any time, but it'll give us a better sign if we could get above this 200 moving average. Right now we're breaking above the bear flag. Let's see how this candle closes. Some negative points though is this stochastics RSI. We're starting to roll over here, so maybe if this turns back up and we could drag it for a little bit, we have a chance to get above the 200 moving average. If we get rejected off this 200 moving average again, then this will just solidify to me more that we're probably going to have more downside eventually. Now if we head over to the 1-hour chart, we see that the stochastics are on the way up and we're trying to get above this 200 moving average. Right here we got rejected off the 200 moving average. We actually created here a double top and we really didn't break down, so that's kind of a good sign that we got back above the 21. Again, we need to get above this 200 moving average average at 68,430 to show some strength. And on the 15-minute chart, stochastics still have room to continue going up. I'm not liking this rejection here though off this dotted line on the RSI. Right now it's looking good because we are above the 200 and the 21 moving average. Yesterday I was talking to you guys about a rounded top that usually brings us down, but look, we double bottomed from here. We wicked all the way up to about 68,400, but then from there we dropped back down, and now we're currently at 68,300. We're trying to make a move back up here. We currently just got far away from the 21 moving average at 67,201. What I would like to see here is some consolidation going sideways, wait for the 21 moving average to catch a price, and then from there be able to blast up. If we lose the 200 moving average again, I would have to say we're going to have more downside. So right now we have a chance to make it back to 70k. Again, heavy resistance at 70k. Let's see what happens. We might be pumping a little bit, but I'm not going to get convinced about a big move happening unless we could get ultimately above 74k. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.